Hello, and welcome back to the Steve Ball Show. We're just going to be doing the Steve, Joe's, and Bill's picks for the NFL Week 5 schedule. Wait, no, Week 6 schedule. My bad. So the first game we have is the Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and Bill says the Chiefs are going to win 31-13. Joe says Chiefs will win 40-28. I agree, but I think the Chiefs are going to blow the Broncos out. I think they're going to win. The Chiefs are going to win 42-10. I think Travis Kelce has 2 touchdowns. I think Mahomes runs for a touchdown. I think Pacheco has a touchdown, and maybe a defensive score too. So I just think the Chiefs are way better than the Broncos at this point. So I think it's a blowout where the Chiefs win over the Broncos 42-10. The next game is the Baltimore Ravens versus the Tennessee Titans. Joe says the Titans win 28-24. Um, Bill says the Ravens win 27-24. I think that the Titans win against the Ravens. Both teams are about the same. I think Derrick Henry rushes for 2 touchdowns. I think that Tannehill rushes for a touchdown. So I think they win this game 35-17. The Titans win in London against the Ravens. The next game is the Carolina Panthers versus the Miami Dolphins. Um, Joe says the Dolphins win 40-21. Bill says the Dolphins win 35-21. I agree. I think the Dolphins are way better than the Panthers. I think it's a blowout. I think the Dolphins win easily. I think they win this game 50-21 against the Carolina Panthers. I think Tua. I think he gives I think Mostert has 2 touchdowns. I think Tariq Hill has 2 touchdowns, and I think that Tua has 2 rushing touchdowns. So I think the Dolphins win this game easily, 50-21 against the Carolina Panthers. The next game is the Washington Commanders versus the Atlanta Falcons. Um, Bill says the Falcons win 23-20 against the Commanders. Joe says the Commanders win 21-17. Um, I agree with Bill. I think that the Commanders. I think the command. No, I agree with Bill. I think the Falcons are a better team than the Commanders. I think that um, the running back has a touchdown. I think that Ritter. I think he throws a touchdown to Kyle Pitts. I think it's a close game, but I think the Falcons win this game by 2 scores. I think they win 24-14 against the Commanders. The Falcons win. Sorry about that. The next game is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Jaguars. Um, Joe says the Jaguars win 32-20. Um, Bill says the Jaguars win 37-34. My bad. I agree. I think the Jaguars win this game. I think they win by 2 scores. I think that Travis Etienne has a touchdown. Um, Evan Ingram has a touchdown, and Calvin Ridley has a touchdown. So I think they win 35-21. The Jaguars win against the Colts. The next game is New Orleans Saints versus the Houston Texans. Um, Joe says the Texans win 21-20. Bill says the Saints win 30-24. I think the Texans win this game. I think the Texans have a way better defense, way better offense than the Saints. I think it'll be a close game where the Texans win a last second field goal. I think they win this game 24-21. The Texans win against the Saints. The next game is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Um, Bill says the Bengals win 31-27. Joe says the Bengals win 28-21. I agree. I think the Bengals. No, I think the Seahawks win this game against the Bengals. The Bengals haven't been playing well. Get off that food! Sorry about that. The Bengals haven't been playing well, and Seahawks are playing okay. I think Metcalf has one or two touchdowns. I think Disley has a touchdown, and Geno rushes for a touchdown. So I think that the Seahawks win easily against the Bengals. I think they win 31-7 against the Bengals. Next game is Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears. Bill has the Vikings win 30-20. Joe has the Vikings win 21-17. I think the Vikings get their second win this season this week because the Bears are not that good either. But I think the Vikings are they're just not playing well. But I think they turn around this week. I think they win easily by 2 scores. I think they win 28-14. The Vikings win against the Bears. The next game is San Francisco 49ers versus the Cleveland Browns. Joe says the Niners win 42-20. Bill says the Niners win 32-21. I agree. I just think the Niners are way better than Cleveland. I think the Niners blow out the Browns. I think they win 45-21. I think Kittle has a touchdown. I think Ayuk has a touchdown. McCaffrey has 2 touchdowns. So I think they win this game 45-21. The Niners win against the Browns. The next game is the New England Patriots versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Bill says the Raiders win 24-20. Joe says the Raiders win 30-27. I agree. I think the Raiders win against the Patriots. The Patriots ain't playing well this year, and they're not that good a team. I think that Devontae Adams has 1 or 2 touchdowns, and Josh Jacobs has a touchdown. So I think they win this game easily. I think they win 30-20. The Raiders win against the Patriots. The next game is the Detroit Lions versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Joe has the Lions win 32-28. Bill has the Lions winning 34-27. I agree. I think the Lions are better than the Bucs. They're 4-1 for a reason. I just think they continue to roll. I think David Montgomery has a touchdown. St. Brown has a touchdown. And their tight end, Laporta, I think his name is, or Laporta, has a touchdown. So I think they win this game by 2 scores. I think they win 35-21. The Lions win against the Bucs. Next game is Arizona Cardinals versus the Los Angeles Rams. Bill says the Rams win 27-20. Joe says the Rams win 38-17. I agree. I think that the Rams are way better than the Cardinals. The Cardinals are a young team. I just think the Rams are way better. I think Cooper Kupp has a touchdown. Puka has a touchdown. And Higbee has a touchdown. So I think they win easily. I think they win 31-20. The Rams win against the Cardinals. The next game is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Jets. Joe says the Eagles win 30-20. Bill says the Eagles win 31-14. I agree. I think the Eagles are way better than the Jets. I think the Eagles get a forced fumble with Jalen Carter, gets a touchdown. I think that DeAndre Swift has 2 touchdowns. I think A.J. Brown has a touchdown. And I think that Devontae Smith has a touchdown. So I think that the Eagles win. I think they win 45-7 against the Jets. The Eagles win. The next game is the New York Giants versus the Buffalo Bills. Joe says the Bills win 42-21. Bill says the Buffalo Bills won 37-10. I agree. I just think the Bills are way better than the Giants. The Giants aren't that good. I think that Josh Allen has 2 rushing touchdowns. I think Diggs has 2 touchdowns, and Dawson Knox has a touchdown. And I think that Daniel Jones gets sacked 13 times. So I think they win this game easily. I think they win 39-10. The Bills win against the Giants. The next and final game is the Dallas Cowgirls or Dallas Cowboys versus the LA Chargers. Bill says the Chargers win 21-16 against the Cowgirls. Joe says the Chargers win 30-14. I agree. I just think the Chargers are way better than the Cowgirls. We saw the real Cowgirls last week against the Niners. I think they show up again. I think that Austin Eckler has 1 touchdown. And not Mike Williams. Keenan Allen has 2 touchdowns, and Justin Herbert rushes for 1 touchdown. So I think the Chargers win easily against the Cowgirls. I think they win 35-7 against the Cowgirls. So I just want to say one more thing. Go Phillies. Let's win this thing. Let's win the NLDS. Let's keep it up. And thank you for watching the Steve Ball Show. And hopefully all your teams win besides the Cowgirls, the Patriots, the Commanders, Giants, and Bears. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe at the Steve Ball Show on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and have a good week.